Howdy everybody, LucyGoosey here, and welcome to the vlog slash unboxing. Now, I've been waiting for this thing, this lovely thing, for about, I don't know, I ordered it back in July on a Kickstarter. I finally got it today. Well, it's going to be about a week ago for you. I got it on the 17th of October, and it is the long-awaited, ooh, kind of heavy, Pico! The Pico. That's what it is. This is what it is. Don't look at that up there. But what this is a brewer of beer of sorts. Basically, there's craft brewers all across the country that have partnered with Pico to bring basically craft beers into the home, and I'm so excited for this. Like, you have absolutely no clue how excited I am for this. But when there was actually a larger box than this that housed many other boxes that you can't see right now, but you will be seeing what was in them. And let's get started with big box number one. Actually, before that, I got my handy dandy list of what's all in there. Can you see it? There, it's what. And I'm going to go through that later. I'll make sure everything's here. But I got a big thank you letter from them for backing us on Kickstarter and for being a true craft beer pioneer. Ooh, say that 5 times fast. Basically telling everybody that supported them on Kickstarter to thank you for supporting these guys, Bill, Jim, and Avi. Hopefully you guys see this. I can't wait to use this. I'm going to use this immediately after I'm done unboxing this and uploading the video, so I can't wait. But that's from the founders of Pico Brew. But I got my handy dandy little knife that isn't really made for unboxing. If you guys want to send me a nice unboxing knife, I'm all for that. But let's cut into this here. Ooh, that is a heavy duty box. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. I'm glad I wore pants today. Let's see if I can get into the box now. Ugh. There we go. Holy crap. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, actually. But it is packed to high heaven with the awesome foam. I'm actually going to save this stuff because I can do something with that later. Reuse, recycle, right? Alright, don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break it. Anything else in the box? Nope. Box. Alright. You guys can't really see it yet. Another one of these big packing foams, which is awesome. I know it made it here safe. Come on. Shoot. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but something just fell off the wall. Right back. Let me see what it is. It's my little drawing, my whiteboard. You guys saw my whiteboard. Hopefully you'll see it more than just the once when I did my tour of everything. But, wow. I really hope that comes off. Yeah, it does. Okay. So, the first piece, I'm not gonna take everything apart just yet, is the main unit. It's, like I said, it's a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. It's about the size of, I don't know, I'd say an espresso machine, something like that. But this little dial up here, had to wait a little extra longer. That made sense. Good job, Jordan. Because this black faceplate wasn't what was originally on it. It's just like a brushed steel type. But I think this looks 10 times better, and I'm glad I waited. I'm honestly glad I waited. But power button and this little dial here, it's a push button too. You can hear it. Right. This thing connects to the internet. It connects to my Wi-Fi, and I'll be able to put whatever type of beer pack that I want, like from those craft breweries. I slide it into this little receiver here, and it automatically knows what's in here, so I can adjust what I want to. Like, I can adjust the alcohol volume, I can adjust how hoppy it is, how how sweet it is, like with the barley and the oats and whatever it has in it. So that's like this thing. It's this little metal piece for like the drain. You can't really see it down here, right here. It's a little bit bent right now, but it's really thin metal. It'll bend back really easily. I'm not too worried about that. The cables for the, oh no, not the cables. So there's these cables right here for draining into the brew kegs, which will be so much fun. I'm really excited to start doing this. And it's just got regular cables in the back. So this connects to Wi-Fi, obviously. And so this packing stuff, this isn't what it'll look like on the side. It'll be this brushed steel look. Once that's all set, that's awesome. I'm just gonna set this to the side right here. Hopefully I don't knock it over. Talking a lot, gonna take a drink. Monster did not endorse this in any way, shape, or form. But they do make a tasty beverage. And it helps me talk and gab and yada yada. Alright, on to box number 2. Actually, before box number 2, obviously you need the instructions manual for that. I don't know how to brew beer. I don't know how this machine works. I'm going to be reading this. I'm going to have to read this. Alright. So, first small box. We got the boxes on the side over yonder. So, first small box. Let's see what we got in there. You can already tell what's in it. This is the little serving keg. It's the, I think they're just called pony kegs. Basically the 5-liter kegs, like what you get those Heineken kegs, the Heineken mini kegs. Same thing, same size. And that's where it'll be put into use. We got a couple, I'm guessing those are just to plug, a couple bungs to plug it. Ooh, this is a serving spout right there. Don't lose that. Everything is really packed quite nicely in here, actually. It's kind of a, you just pick it up and raise it up. I like that. So yeah, it's just a nice little keg. Perfect. All right, get out of here, box. Lots of boxes, lots and lots of boxes. Ooh, what are you? You're a piece of plastic. I don't know why you're here. All right, you guys ready for box number trace? Number 3. So this one, obviously another keg. Different type of keg though. This is a brew keg. So this is what, or is it a fermentation keg? Yeah, because the brew happens in the unit itself, but all the fermentation, the yeast and everything happens in this fermentation keg. So once everything is done, it'll go from this keg to that serving keg and give me delicious beer. I'm an adult, I can drink beer, deal with it. I do not condone or do I support the underage drinking of anybody. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it if you get caught, and it's not worth it in the long run anyway. So box goes bye-bye. Oh, that like fresh out of the box smell. The other two didn't have it. This one has that like fresh plastic smell. Oh, there's few simple joys in this world for me, and that's honestly one of them. But this thing, holy cow, is this thing heavy duty or what? It's just thick plastic, or thick rubber rather, and it's got a giant like pressure seal on this because obviously, when beer is brewing, pressure will build up inside this. I think there might be a little relief valve. I think that's what this might be. Yep, you can hear it. Yeah, there's pressure in there right now. But every so often you gotta release that, otherwise this thing will explode, and that's not a good thing. So that's awesome. That's awesome. 3 boxes down, and I got 1, 2, 3 left. We're halfway there, guys. So this, all it says is accessory box. Pico accessory box. Yeah, right there. I honestly have no clue what's going to be in this. It might be like CO2 cartridges for the tank. Ooh, excuse me. One thing that can be said about this, it makes me gassy, both ways. Ew, that's gross. All right, so we got that. We'll open this bad boy up. What do we got? Ooh. Oh wow, wow. So we have extra hoses. This is, I'm guessing, transfer hose from, or is this a tap? This might be a tap. I'll figure out what this is. I'll figure out what all this stuff is from the instructions manual. So I'm not going to get rid of this box. I'm going to keep this box to hold all this stuff. Ooh, pressure gauge. Temperature, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what kind of gauge this is, but it's a gauge of some sort. I don't know. It's also got a cleaning kit in there, and that's going to be very important. You don't want to brew with old gunk and just nasty yeast sitting in there. So it's got different cleaning stuffs. I don't know what you are, but you'll be important. That's the long and short of it. Everything in this is going to be extremely important. Can't skip out on steps. Ooh, so this. Oh wow, they even included some dishwashing detergent. But it's different ways to carbonate the beer, or I know this is for when the beer is actually fermenting. This, you can't really see it in there. This thing right here, it's a little plastic cylinder. Basically shows how much CO2 is, I think. I could be completely wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'm kind of a dumb. But it's also got a big plastic bung up here to help with the brewing. And this, I know what this is. I actually know for a fact what this one is. This is the fermentation sleeve. It's a sleeve for the fermentation keg. Basically keeps everything nice and toasty, and if it gets too hot, just take it off. And yeah, so I'll put all that away right now, actually. Otherwise I will forget, because I'm kind of a doof when it comes to that stuff. So you go in there, you guys go in here. I'm not going to put everything away perfectly because it's all coming out again in about 10 minutes. Or as soon as this is over, however long that takes. I'll get on the chair. There we go. Okay. 2 more boxes, guys. We're going to do the big box. Alright, we'll find out what the big box is. There's 1 cut. 2 cut. And it's not really a big box, it's just long. It's a long box. There we go. What are you? You are. It actually looks like just another keg and another fermentation keg. Yep, keg. And fermentation keg. So I can do 2 beers at once, basically. So, box. Alright, last box, guys, and this is the second most important box out of them all, other than the first one, which actually had the unit in it. This one is they have what's called Pico packs, and that's what the craft brewers and the microbrewers basically ship out to you. This is what holds the hops, the barley, the malt, what's going into your beer. Literally, this is the beer without the water that goes into it. So, if you can see it right there, this is Buffalo Sweat beer. It's apparently like a vanilla porter style, I believe. And this was actually voted by the Kickstarter community, so everyone who purchased one of the Picos got to choose 1 free pack that came with. And this is what they voted for. And this is actually what I voted for. I like this type of beer. Let's see, how do I open you? I don't know. I don't know. There we go. Come on. I know you want to. Get open, you damn thing. Come on. Alright. This thing wants to be difficult. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting so long, and I'm so damn excited. Whoa! Do not brew a damaged Pico pack. Turn back on you. First thing you get when you open it is that. And it's good advice. If the thing is damaged, broken, or whatever, you shouldn't brew with it because you're not gonna... You could damage your unit, you could get shit beer. So, yeah, I like that. Buffalo... Oh, awesome. I know what this is. So... Oh, excuse me. Burping. So this right here... There we go. Buffalo Sweat. This goes around the serving keg and tells you a little bit about the beer. So when you have a party, if you have friends over and you want to serve the beer, they can find out what it is about Buffalo Sweat. Some have described its rich taste, creamy mouthfeel as sweet lingering finish as liquid chocolate chip cookies made with espresso. That sounds frickin' delicious. If you only try one dark beer in your life, Buffalo Sweat will change your entire perception of how stout should taste. So it's a vanilla stout, not a vanilla porter. So here's that whoa thing again. What's this? So we have this little box which is in there, and this is, so this is yeast and salt, or is that more yeast? Dry ale yeast. So I think these are just two different types of yeast. I could be 100% wrong in that. I'll find out with the instructions. So I'm gonna pack that one back up. But the Pico pack itself comes in two parts apparently. I don't want to break that, so I'm gonna take this one out first. Ugh, it's heavy and it is open. No, it's not. It's transported in sand apparently. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a filter thing or... Yeah, that's probably just from a filter. So I'll get that all cleaned up when that happens. But this is what a Pico pack is. This, you can hear it. You can hear all... Oh man. Whew. You can smell chocolate. You can smell chocolate. That's the first thing you smell. Even with the plastic on this is incredible, honestly. Oh wow. This is gonna be a good beer. I can already tell. But this and this. So this little guy. This is the Buffalo Sweat. Best by 2/13/17. So I'm good. I got time. Is the hops that go into it. So the hops and the grains will go in and they'll form the wort for the beer, and it'll brew me some sweet deliciousness. Okay, so here's that CO2 cartridge. This is what's gonna give me my pressurized beer, so I can have some kind of carbonation. I actually don't know if this is nitrogen or CO2. It doesn't say, and there's no instructions with the actual task. So everything that I need will be in the instructions, hopefully. So close this back up, and that's the Pico. I honestly cannot wait to get started with this. This has been something that I've wanted for quite some time, obviously since I ordered it back in June, July, something like that, and they came through. It's been a long time coming, and it was supposed to, like, the first original, like, delivery date was supposed to be, when was it? No, I ordered it a long time ago. That's all I can say. It was supposed to be here in March. So it was sometime last year that I ordered this. But I don't care. it got here. That's all I care about. And now, everybody, I'm gonna start brewing some beer. So thanks for coming with me on this unbox journey. I can't wait to get back and do some more video games. Maybe I'll do a video game while doing these beers. It takes about 2 weeks to brew, 2 to 4 weeks they say, and everything will pop up on here if I do it correctly. So we're gonna leave this here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you have any questions, comments, or any games you would like to see me play, leave those in the comments down below. Thanks again, everybody, so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.